Hello, 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 all you amazing people. This is the first podcast for Barge Bros. This is the first ever Barge Bros podcast. We have no idea what we're doing, but I think that means it'll be like 20 times better than anything you'll ever see. 5 times or you get your money back guarantee.
We don't make money.
Shut up, they don't know that.
We're broke.
Don't listen to him. He doesn't know what he's talking about. We're rich. We're rolling in it. We're absolutely.
We essentially need to sell Ben's buffers.
He's lying. We make bank. Trust me. How else would we afford this totally legitimate streaming business?
Selling Ben's buffers.
Okay, well, most of our corporation relies on selling Ben's buffers, but we don't go into that.
Yeah, we do. We just did.
Anyway, Henry, would you like to tell the beautiful viewers the three of them that are already clicking off the video as we speak what we're doing today?
So basically, here on the Barge Brothers here on the Barge Bros podcast, other than fumbling our words and eating Cheez-Its, we also work on cardboard stuff for tugs. That's why you can see me and Puff's first projects on the profile pictures. Yeah. No, we're just going to talk and we're going to work and we're going to talk and we're going to work and it's going to be beautiful.
And then occasionally you'll probably see my camera come on in the worst quality ever to show what I'm working on.
Mine's like 1% better. So.
Oh no, yours is like I've seen your camera. Your camera is beautiful. Anyways, we got to get to work. I've been holding back for this podcast. I've been like I cleared my schedule. I stopped working on everything just so I could work on it.
You don't have a schedule because you don't have a life.
My life is my schedule for Tugs modeling. That's my life. Tugs. Exactly. That's what. So my plans have been halted. My life has been ceased, waiting for this very moment. I'm having to rip tape off of cardboard, which is not the most fun process, but it's going to be taped over whenever I'm done anyway. So
it took me 10 hours to find my exact knife.
Also, in my profile, I don't know if it's going to be shown in the actual final thing, but I'm assuming it is. My top hat, his doors are too narrow. Like they bring me great pain. They're not that bad. It's barely noticeable, but I want to extend them, so I might also.
You're your biggest hater.
I am my biggest hater, and I deserve my biggest hater.
That's just an expression. Like that's how everyone works. Oh, we forgot to say what we're making. Since it's the first episode of Barge Bros, we're both making barges.
Heck yeah.
Except I lost the piece of cardboard I was going to wrap around this. And actually,
I also think I think my barge is too narrow because I'm using Top Hat for reference, and my barge is like the same width as him. And I mean, since this is supposed to be wooden railway style, I wouldn't say it's unrealistic for it to be the same width as him.
I think Rose barge might be too narrow.
It might be too narrow. Oh well, no, because I'm going to be making like walls on the side. So I'm planning ahead. Big brain. I'm thinking big. Big brain.
You know what cardboard scissors are, perchance?
What?
Do you know what cardboard scissors are?
Oh no, I've been using the same pair of kitchen scissors with my mother's name on them since like 2019.
No, they're really peak. They had them in my engineering thing. They're like scissors and they're at an angle so the little thing doesn't get in the way and they cut cardboard perfectly.
I'm sorry, I know exactly what you're saying just by that, and I'm stealing them. I'm coming over right now. You're gonna have to run my pockets.
I don't own them.
You're gonna have to run your pockets.
They're not even that expensive.
We're poor. Everything's expensive for us.
We sell Ben's buffers. We're not that bad.
I spent like $500 on wooden railway merch today, and I've been told that it was a terrible deal, but no one told me that until after I purchased it.
I mean, it's because the screenshot shows the shipping added. I think if you explained that most of the cost was shipping, then the people would understand.
Well, only 2 things needed shipping, and those 2 things both had like, I think like $4 on it, which is still ridiculous shipping. But I mean, like that's our modern standpoint.
I nearly just cut off my entire leg.
Bruh. I'm already like goofing up because I've never made a barge before. I really am just kind of the way we made the tugs holes. I'm really just like trying to reverse engineer that and make it into a square. But then I'm like,
for you viewers watching, cutting cardboard without cardboard scissors is a very dangerous process.
it's a very stupid one too, because half the time your cardboard gets bent in a way that you don't like and the cut's uneven. I say as I'm literally doing it while I'm speaking, which is probably making it worse. I think
I'm not attacking this right. The scissors were too much, so I'm just using an X-Acto on the cardboard, pressing down really hard.
I think I got my first wall. This is definitely I don't know what kind of barge I want to make. Right now I'm just getting the general shape, and then I'm going to decide that later. I don't know if I want a Lord Stinker type barge, a rock barge. I'm not exactly sure what I want. So we're just kind of going
I think I'm using X-Actos right.
I don't even have an X-Acto knife. I broke all of them when making like my HO scale models, which I've retired from that. That stuff was just expensive.
Oh, we forgot to mention, I'm a well-known figure in everything Thomas related, but Puff is not known.
I'm a new guy. I was drugged out of the rubbish bin by a guy named Liam, who, if you don't know, he's bottling Western. Go check him out. Shameless plug of a friend in our first episode of the podcast, but he does.
We
great
don't like him actually because he didn't join the Barge Brothers podcast.
We didn't ask. We didn't even ask him.
We sent it on the group chat. We sent the thing, but this will be posted. You'll see it on the Crosby Barbershop Quintet channel. And literally anyone, actually, I didn't write the description of who owns that channel, did I? But whenever I do, any of those people can join this podcast whenever they want.
Oh, awesome. So we might just get a random viewer who has no idea what this is because they're not in the
server. No. I mean Liam or like Nosh or one of them can join whenever they want.
Yeah, but like I don't think either of them know what this podcast is. I'm pretty sure like we came up with this in like the Signalman's Corner, right? And I randomly said a goofy idea, and then we were both like, "Bro, we should just actually do that." And then like we did it. I don't think any of them read.
Every project we make ever.
That's true. We like spent like an hour writing a goofy thing, which no spoilers because I'm pretty sure that's gonna drop.
It'll drop in like 10 years when Liam decides to make those 10-cent faces.
Nah, we're just gonna have to bite the bullet, get Max to make them.
Yeah, but I don't have a colored printer.
Oh yeah, that's right. Having a color printer is such a.
Right.
I mean, Liam's faces are just gonna be gray. I mean, you're not gonna get color either way.
Well, I was just gonna
You're gonna color it yourself, right?
Yes.
Oh well, that makes sense.
Guys, the scissors I use to cut cardboard are slowly dying.
Yeah, they're getting.
I think
dull,
in the process of making 10 cents, they've lost all their sharpness.
I think I need to make this wall thicker, but at the moment, I just want to get the actual walls up before I do anything.
Oh, this is the least straight cut I've ever made in my life. I don't know how I got the cut straight on 10 cents.
We don't know how we make anything here. That's part of the charm.
That we're dumb.
That we are intensely stupid. Well, it's not a secret. We're stupid.
Okay, it's a little more straight now, which is good, but my hand hurts.
I think I just made a cut that you just made. Good God. How have I made this cut so bad? That is scuffed. I can't even use that piece. Go in the garbage can. Nobody loves you.
No. Nobody loves you.
The convenience of having a garbage can right underneath you is anything that drops will just dip into it, and then you can slam dunk your worthless abomination of a child into it when you don't want it anymore. Teenagers, please don't follow that.
I have a small little trash can on the side of my desk. That's like full, it gets full in 10 minutes.
You got to name it Lord Stinker.
I do. It's a circle, but no one cares.
This time I actually did the smart thing, and I traced the part of the wall that I had built before, and that way the cut's straight, but I need to make another one of these. I like keeping the spare cardboard bits, but honestly, the thicker cardboard bits aren't going to come in handy for like the spare little trimmings of them, so I'm just going to toss those.
This is 10 cents. Guys, I still didn't make the cardboard thing long enough.
Suffering stock, she's ugly.
Are we talking about Lily Lightship or?
Yes.
Aw.
Warrior has a disdain for Lily Lightship. We all know it.
No, he doesn't. He loves Lily Lightship.
Shh. We gotta get Warrior some ops before he gets too popular.
Warriors already is too popular.
Wait, hang on. I just realized. At some point I'm gonna have to make a Lily Lightship if we want to film anything with like the props like we said we would. You're gonna need to make like even like side characters that would barely get shown.
You can make Lily Lightship. I don't want to make Lily Lightship.
Yeah, I'll make Lily Lightship.
Lily Lightship seems so scary to make and to have in your bedroom.
You're afraid of women.
Ooh.
Don't say
I have Mavis in on the
well, you also have Ben in there, okay? So no one's gonna get that. Ben? Nobody's gonna get that because that video is never gonna be in the public domain ever. But you have Ben
the light of day, unfortunately.
Nah, if we ever go to like a train show like Edison, I'll bring it with me on a VHS tape and we'll play it there on loop.
And then we're gonna get kicked out.
Nah, we'll be fine. Because it got copyrighted by Mattel, right? So it's canon. So I can say, hey, don't kick me out. Where did this board of wait? Where did the oh, that's my boat deck. Yeah, thank goodness I didn't start cutting that up.
Losing your cardboard?
No, I was the actual floor of my barge. I just picked it up because I was like, hang on a second. Did I already cut out a piece that I could trim into more boat wall parts? And I almost like chopped it up, and I was like, oh wait, never mind. That's like the main thing that I really need, and I really
engine parts.
Engine parts.
I like low-key hate bending cardboard around cardboard.
How far ahead are you?
How far not ahead are you that you're not
I have no walls up. I just finished building my second wall.
Oh. Do you not do the thing where you build a square and then you wrap cardboard around it for a wall?
Considering this entire thing is a square, I'm building walls separately and then building a box around it instead of just two walls. Because
now, here's the thing. That's smart. That's why I'm not doing it.
You know what? That's fair. I'm too smart. I ruined the podcast. We're gonna have to start over.
You ruined the podcast. You brought intelligence, and that was the one rule.
I bring great shame to the Barge Bros
podcast. The Buffer Bother podcast.
I almost said the Buffer Bother podcast. I really did. I truly, really almost said the Buffer Bother podcast.
Bill and Ben are too little.
We're gonna get demonetized if that ever comes to the light of day.
We can't get demonetized if you don't make money.
True, but you never know. This might be the one thing we actually end up getting good at is the Buffer Bother podcast.
This isn't the Buffer Bother podcast.
Wait, gotcha. I can't even say our own name right, and I'm over here trying to say, we'll go far.
Be who you are and go far.
I'm gonna drown you.
The Great Race is the best Thomas movie, objectively.
I'm sorry. The Legend of the Lost Treasure is a movie.
Have you never read my Insta bio?
No.
Or Blue Sky? They both say Great Race Enthusiast.
You know, that's a great race and a half right there.
That's a great race and a half right there.
Yeah, Sodor got its buttocks kicked in the Great Race. Like,
the great you are and go short, just like Puff.
Sodor got, like, you mean my brain cells?
No, I mean your height.
I'm taller than you.
You're 4'6", most likely.
That is so far off from where my height is.
Then how tall are you?
I don't feel like I should tell you anymore.
Aw.
Plus, if I did, all the ladies would flock to me. You know, it's such a risk. You know, I can't have that
Lily
kind of risk.
Lightship and Mavis.
I'd rather die than have Lily Lightship and Mavis be interested in me. No offense to them in their own respect. They're lovely ladies.
What's wrong with Lily Lightship and Mavis, you bum?
They're talking boats and locomotives.
So you're
Fair
saying
enough.
you wouldn't?
I'll get my seamanship on.
Oh no.
I know how to tie knots, guys. I can be a sailor.
Guys,
get banned from the Captain Star Marine.
Captain Star is so sad, probably.
Think about how Captain Star lives his life. He sits in his office alone every day talking to a bunch of technicolored talking tugboats who refuse to do any order he gives them with a straight yes, sir.
Who's texting on Discord? Can you hear the notification or no?
I did not hear any notification. That's in a place that I'm not in.
Good,
I'm over
so
here
you
working
can't
on
hear my notifications going on.
No, but now the viewers and me both know that you got a notification there. I say the viewers, knowing full well we have none.
Smarter idea of making individual walls.
I just put my first wall up. Like the first wall of the barge is up. This is one of those moments where I'm having to tell myself trust the process because oh my glob, it is. Oh my glob. We're in the rough.
Skadoosh.
We are in the rough right now.
Are we in the skadoosh?
We're in the skadoosh.
Yeah, doing non-individual walls was a really dumb idea, and I don't
even know how you would do that. It wouldn't. How does that work?
It just does, and you don't question.
You just said it doesn't work, and now you're saying it works.
Well, it doesn't work well, but it works.
Your confidence is inspiring.
It's good. I'm so confident until I have to rebuild this whole thing because it's actually going really badly, and I don't want to talk.
You said your 10 cents model was going really badly, and every time I told you it wasn't, and then now you're actually happy with how it came out. So,
well, who said I'm happy with how it came out? What if I burn 10 cents tomorrow? You don't know.
I'll have 10 cents. I'll film with them. I'll do stuff with them.
Will you pay me 10 cents for 10 cents?
I'll give you a dime and I'll give you 10 pennies. I'm not even gonna give you a dime.
I don't. Whoa. I'm not giving you 10 cents for anything short of a dime.
I'm not giving you anything. I can't even muster up a response for that, bro.
What?
I will give you 10 cents for anything short of a dime. 10 pennies is the same amount as a dime.
Yeah, but it doesn't matter. Dimes are worth more. Because, yes. Actually, pennies are probably worth more in every regard since they're also not going to be minted.
Yeah, they're not making them anymore. Pennies are worth like... Not as of right now, they're just worth a penny. But like in the future, pennies are they're gonna be up. Save your pennies, folks.
Are pennies gonna cost a pretty penny?
Pennies are gonna cost a pretty. Get out.
I'm so funny.
You need to leave.
You need to leave. You know, Puff is like Unk, and he doesn't know how the internet works.
Hey, just because I'm old fart McGee doesn't mean I don't know how the internet works.
Dude, you didn't know StreamYard existed till 5 minutes ago.
What's a StreamYard?
Case in point. Send this man to the breaker's yard.
Bro, come on.
Send him to the breaker's yard. He doesn't know.
I sentence thou to the breaker's yard.
I banish thou to the breaker's yard.
Alright, I have like the general shape of this. It's like...
Oh, did you get all 4 of your walls?
No, I got 2 walls up, and I'm really hating how this looks. And I just have to really trust the process.
Hey, just remember, no matter how low you are, I don't even have 1 wall yet.
You have the floor.
Yeah, I have the floor. There's that.
There's something there, buddy. You got the floor. You know, without the floor, you can't put on your walls.
Is that how making houses work? I always make the roof first.
I always made what?
They call me Builder of the Bob.
Builder of the Bob.
I am thou builder of the Bob.
You think OJ ever drank OJ?
No, I think he drank not OJ.
He drank non-OJ abelic beverages.
I think OJ drank something that might have not been OJ.
He drank old man juice. He drank prune juice.
That's not what I was going for, but sure.
I need to fix this. This thing is slightly too tall, but the second I cut it, it's going to be slightly too short because that's just how my
Be who you are and go far.
How about you be who you are and scrap yourself now?
Scrap your SYS.
Scrap yourself now.
James would definitely say scrap yourself now.
Yeah, James would. He would say scrap yourself now.
James just has the personality of Max.
Huh?
Max?
Max
Bro. The guy who owns the Talker Tugs?
I know who Max is, but how did they act like James? Question mark.
Because he says KYS a lot.
Care for yours to keep yourself safe? I don't get it. What's wrong with keeping myself safe?
We probably shouldn't be saying this because we don't like getting our friends canceled, do we?
Honestly, I tried to credit Max for the top hat face because he's the one who made the top hat face you see in my profile, by the way.
Go subscribe to Sudrian Manor Productions. He made the face for Top Hat.
He did, and it's a beautiful face, and I love it. But
we'll link him in the description.
I tried to tell people every time I showed off my top hat in other places, like, oh yeah, my good buddy Max made the face, and they're like, which Max?
Like,
I'm like, he's not in the server.
Just say the Sudrian Manor Productions. They'll know.
Nobody told me his YouTube name. I didn't know his YouTube name. I'm not a good friend.
My YouTube channel, and you're subscribed, right?
I'm subscribed, of course.
Are you?
I am. How dare you? How dare you? I am your co-host who also happened to come up with the idea, which technically means you're the co-host in this regard, and you're accusing me of not.
Who's in front? Who's in front?
Top Hat.
No, Top Hat's in the back where he belongs.
If we're going by this logic, Tencent owns this, and he's a non-sentient cardboard being.
Well, Tencent does own this.
We just dumped all of this time and effort into it. I say time and effort, but we literally came up with this idea on the spot, and this is the first episode.
No, you.
Yeah, I did kind of just come up with this on the spot. And then Henry was like, "That's a good idea."
Join you.
It's my first time being on a podcast, by the way. Hi guys, you'll grow to hate me eventually. Don't worry.
I've never been on a podcast either. I've been on a news show.
That's kind of a podcast. I listened to your news show as a podcast. That's what I did.
You actually listened to the news show?
Yes. I told you this isn't new information. You've heard this news before.
I didn't. I heard that you watched my videos. I didn't hear that you watched the dead news show.
Don't worry. You can interview me whenever I start making wooden railway stuff.
Yes.
Quite so.
Ben?
Burn.
You're so good at doing every voice. Guys, if you need voice acting, then get Puff. Puff's desperate.
Please, I'm begging you. I'm desperate as heck. I've been told my voice acting skills are adequate. Please, I beg of you. I will do anybody for anything for free. You don't even have to credit me if you don't choose to. I'm begging you.
Oh, that's how desperate we've gotten.
I'm desperate, dude. I've been told by Liam, the dude who literally
I knew you were desperate, but I didn't know we were no credit desperate.
Well, honestly, actually, please credit me. Otherwise, all I'm going to be doing is one gig over and over again. But, like...
Proceeds to start crying.
I will sob on call if it means I get to be in a voice acting position. I will say, the one person I am voice acting for, and I'm voice acting in their series, I believe, is Harper. I believe their YouTube channel goes by the same name. If not, I will find it.
No, you're voice acting in my series. You're not allowed to.
I'm voice acting in your series, but I haven't even recorded a single line for you yet because you haven't written a single script.
Also, we don't know what my series is called.
You haven't even made your series name yet?
I mean, I'm split. I don't know if I want to make a series or if I just want to make short stories. I think I kind of want to just do short stories
You
so
can
I
make
can
a
do them on
series
Tugs.
of short stories, and that'll be like the series.
I don't want to do like a chronological thing of events. I just want to write fun stories.
You mean like the story we wrote before this, like those?
Yes. Well, not all comedy ones, but like, you know.
That's not comedy, bro.
Like,
That's pure hard iron writing right there. That's a novel.
that's a novel. Stuff like the Christmas special.
The Christmas special was good. That was my first thing I ever watched of you, and I thoroughly enjoyed your Christmas special. Anybody
You
here,
didn't
I
leave
don't
a
care it's
copy.
not December, go watch this man's Christmas special right now. It's good.
You have to wait till December though.
He broke Reginald's face into 50 pieces while filming. You gotta at least give him credit for that. You gotta go watch. I've already
I
messed
glued
up.
it back together.
This barge is gonna look so bodged compared to like the actual top hat himself.
Yours is gonna look better than mine, man. This is because we're not paying attention. We're just being funny.
Oh, wait a minute. I just realized you have a wooden railway Henry, right?
I have multiple.
So that's a dumb question. Yeah, but like you know the episode where I don't remember the name, where Henry falls into the sea and they like tow him in on a barge.
Something in the air.
Something in the air. You could technically use Henry, like wooden railway Henry, stick him in the middle of your barge, and as long as he fits, you could say, "Yep, that's barge size." Although I'm fairly certain the barge for something in the air might have been bigger than the tugs barges. But again, I am no expert.
Yeah, we know you're not an expert, Puff.
In life, there's roadblocks. There's roadblocks.
Roblox?
Skadoosh.
Skadoosh.
10 bents.
My barge is gonna look so crude.
The crudes? Release the
10 cents. I call it 10 cents. Rhymes with grug.
I call it 10 cents. Rhymes with grug.
That's not even how he sounds.
What do you mean? I'm not trying to do I can't do grug. I can't do
You
grug.
are grug.
Okay, that's fair.
Biggest insult of all time. You are grug.
That's a compliment. What do you mean, bro?
I was joking.
Grug gets all the maidens. He's awesome.
I'm like essentially just making a box right now.
I have a box. It looks like a cell phone.
You're built like a cell phone.
Your phone ringing.
Oh no, we're gonna get canceled again.
No, that's not mine. I didn't make that originally.
I know you didn't make it, but still.
That's one of my friend's phone rings. I didn't know it was bad, but I'm sorry.
Well, I mean, it's a meme, but actually, yeah, we're probably fine.
I'm sorry, if we're gonna get canceled for a meme that's not even ours, I don't even care, bro.
I don't even care at that point. Man.
Cancel culture is so weird, dog. Like, oh my god.
No,
like,
it makes sense sometimes.
We're
not gonna talk about that though.
If we had, like, let's say a guest on our show, right? And this guest did something on the show that we did not condone just to be funny, and we got canceled for it. That doesn't seem fair to me.
That would be their fault.
Exactly. It's not my fault that Mr. Wilkinson came on the show and he dropped a bunch of slurs. That's not on me.
Doing something bad.
Then again, it is our fault uploading it, but like if someone came on our show and said a bunch of horrible, awful things, it would be our fault if we uploaded it because like this is a podcast, we can easily just be like, okay, take it down. But like in all other respects, if someone comes on our show and they do a bunch of naughty, dirty, bad stuff that's not allowed, and
you mean like making a forbidden buffer bother, Doug?
No, I didn't put racial slurs in that.
Well, you said not kind things in that.
Well, it's the forbidden buffer bother, dub. I'm sorry. Did you just want me to make it PG?
No. Skadoosh.
People are gonna find my house address and force me to show them the buffer bother dub to make sure it's not cancel worthy, and they're gonna kill me when they watch it.
I mean, I could give them your address.
Oh, that's right. You do have my address.
I still haven't emptied the trash can, so if I
my trash can was emptied by my mother, so I no longer have your address. The bomb is no longer en route. But if you're gonna get the 2 engines for the Forbidden Project, which isn't really forbidden, it's just forbidden from the viewers to know what it is at the moment, I'm gonna need that address again.
Uh-oh.
I
actually really don't care. You can have it.
I mean,
you didn't look at my name on the package.
I didn't. I really, truly didn't. I literally just said,
everyone else I've ever sent package to always looks at the name and state and address.
They just like announce it publicly as like, my name is Walter Hartwell. What?
I could just reveal Puff's name on the spot.
It's a stupid name. I genuinely don't care about people knowing my name. I just don't like my name, so that's why I don't like people knowing my name.
Your name's not even bad.
It's bad, bro. It's bad.
Bad?
It's bad.
No, it's not. Do you even know mine?
No, I didn't look at the package.
See, this is proof Puff is a nice guy and not a stalker.
You also sold me like an Erdl, and that's like the first Erdl I've ever owned or touched or even sniffed. So like, I gotta respect it. Yeah, I sniffed the Erdl. I had to make sure he was good quality.
Is that how that works?
SpongeBob had to beat a boulder in order to paint the boulder, alright? So, I don't want to hear it.
When we're bringing SpongeBob references, this is when you know we're in peak podcast mode.
I messed up so bad just now. Oh, there's so many wrinkles being formed, and it won't let me remove the tape.
It won't let you? Who's not... Like, who's standing
behind me? No, the dude behind me holding the revolver to my head, forcing me to not remove the tape.
That guy.
Yeah, we hate him. His name's Stanley, not to be confused with Welcome, Stanley.
Wait, is his name Stan? No, actually, I'm not going to make that joke.
Just like my Top Hat's face, there's now a giant scuff in my barge. But just like at the end, I'm going to...
I thought you were going to say there's a giant scuff on your arm.
No, but that's also there. But that's a separate problem. We'll get to there. We'll get to the issue as it comes.
What happened?
Skadoosh.
I keep getting Discord notifications. I really want to know who's texting me.
I'll go check in the Crosby Barbershop Quintet, which is...
I don't think it's the Crosby Barbershop Quintet. I think it's my server. Let me check.
Okay, it's Nosh, and it said, not sure how easy that would be for me if it's 12:30 a.m. I think he thinks the podcast is happening at 12:30 a.m.
No, wait. We on right now. Oh, wait. He's online. He just messaged me that he would be down to do 10 cents.
Oh, heck yeah. Remember, tell him he's got to get into an argument with me.
Very important.
Very important rules here, because Liam said like point blank when we introduced, he said, you two, I feel like you two are going to get along really well. And the first words I said to him was like, all right, you want to go fight behind the back alleyway to prove him wrong? And he said, heck yeah. So very crucial we get at least one fight in.
Yes, to prove Liam wrong. All right, I told him for your role, you're going to be arguing with Puff. Thumbs up. Skadoosh.
It's my first time ever having a role for Thomas in something, and I hope I don't do too terrible because
You better not sell, or I'm gonna fire you.
Look, you hired me to be James, not a blue puffball, but I'm doing it because.
Wait, why would I hire you to be James? Because that's not public info.
You hired me to be James before we even came up with that idea because the Goofy Among Us gameplay we did, and I wouldn't shut up with my impressions.
I thought that was your actual voice for what the dumb talk.
You thought my actual voice was my name is Edward. I shunned the coaches.
Because you didn't use your actual voice.
I did it like occasionally, but I guess you just didn't hear me.
I don't usually hear little puff balls like you.
How dare you?
How dare you?
The Pat controller won't condone this behavior. Why are there so many unread messages from me? Oh, okay.
Oh, crap. I messed up real bad. On the barge, one of the walls that I've already taped in like 12 times is just a little too short. But no one will notice, right? Right?
Yeah, definitely not.
If I just curve it down. But wait, I'm just going to layer masking tape on it until it gets tall enough. We might be here a while.
You know who else?
Peanut butter jelly time. Let me check my Discord. I keep hearing it go off.
I want a croissant now. You talked about this man talked about going to eat dinner and then ate a croissant and cheeses, and now I really want a croissant.
Go get a croissant. Then.
We don't have croissants.
Then go
sleep as well. It's like 12 a.m.
Dude, where did Nosh go?
It wouldn't be a podcast if it wasn't filmed at the unholy late hours of the day, or in our case, early hours of the morning.
Dude, where did Nosh go? He would have been so down to do this dumb thing.
He would have been so down. The mine.
The mine? The coal mines?
Because you said down down to do this, and I said or down. Never mind, the joke's ruined.
Wait, like the mines?
Down the mine.
They yearn for the mine. Skadoosh.
Skadoosh. We gotta stop with the Minecraft reference. Actually, that's a Kung Fu Panda reference, but
coming in hot.
Water bucket release.
We don't even mind. Well, we're doing Kung Fu Panda in Minecraft. We're just doing Jack Black references at this point.
Yeah, because Jack Black is Jack Black.
He's gonna play
He's gonna play in the live action Tugs movie. He's gonna play why can't I remember his not Sea Rogue. Who is the naval twit that blows up the dog? Who's the naval twit who blows up the dock? He's gonna play that guy.
Blue Nose?
Blue Nose, yeah, he's gonna play Blue Nose.
I thought you were gonna say Sea Rogue's uncle.
He's also gonna play Sea Rogue's uncle. He's gonna play the whole cast.
He's just gonna, who would be? We should make a live action Tugs cast right now.
Right now, garbage.
Warrior would definitely be like Henry
Jack
the Train.
Not Jack Black.
Henry, just Henry the Tender.
I just realized I made a mistake. I went to double thick this wall up, but I didn't double thick the wall up. So now I have to like.
Have you made a continuous and lapse serious continuous in your judgment?
There has been continuous lapse, serious judgment lapses, and yes.
This is Puff.
This is Thugs. I'm getting shot in the Bronx.
Relatable.
I probably can't make that joke. Wait.
It is too late. Actually, I can still edit it out.
You could just put like intense like music over it. And it's pretty early in the podcast. You don't have to dive too deep.
Yeah, I'm not gonna edit anything. It's just gonna be raw footage.
I mean, we've been talking nonstop. There hasn't been a moment of silence yet. So I mean, like,
if there's a large moment of silence, I'll cut it out.
Just like, I mean, it'll transition in smooth enough.
Oh, this wall is so curved; it's not even funny. I'm just gonna have to bend it.
Remember the people there used to be. I am there. My pen almost rolled onto the floor, and I'm too lazy to go down there to pick it up. So I was really glad I stopped that.
This is Puff, guys.
Believe
you guys
me,
happy we picked him up off the side of the street?
You really did. Liam quite literally found my Twitter, my super unpopular Twitter. Don't go follow. And
don't go follow.
You said, "Oh, this fellow likes Tally Hall." I think I commented on one of his videos because he said like a goofy idea, and I said we should totally make that actually happen. And I think that was the first thing I ever actually said to him, and it was via like Twitter like comments. And he said, "I'd be so down for that." Next thing I know, he actually like DMs me in Twitter, and we just started chit chatting. And then his Twitter got hacked, and like Gibby.
This is infinite lore, by the way.
The lore isn't even old. I mean, that was a few. I don't even. It's. I think it's been like 3 months, 4 months.
It's been like 3 years.
It's been like 2.5 years. It's not actually that long. You think about it.
You kind of sound like a mix of Peter Griffin and Joe Swanson.
Hey Peter. Hey Peter. Why don't you come on down to start talking Marine, Peter?
All your Family Guy voice acting needs.
Yeah, I can do good voice acting work for you. I'm ready and willing to work. Please, I'm actually desperate.
Well, also, if you want Warrior, never hire Puff, ever.
How dare you?
Because there ain't no garbage. You can hire me. I'm way better. I sound really tired, but still.
It's like 12 a.m. for us, soon to be 1 a.m. Our voice acting skills are not going to be like on fire right now.
Right now.
We had so much excitement for this podcast.
Teeth marks visible in the final paint.
Teeth marks?
I'm essentially making a box.
What do you mean by teeth marks? Box.
Teeth marks?
I swear you just said there's going to be so many teeth marks in the final box. And I'm like, teeth marks?
I said tape.
Oh, tape marks. That's wrong.
Tape marks. I forgot how much mask.
Nosh is running home.
Running.
Yeah, he said, "Oh, hang on, let me sprint home." In the chitty chat, the chitty bang bang.
So hopefully he'll join our beautiful stream.
Hopefully.
Not stream. This is a podcast.
This is a podcast. We've been here for 41 minutes of non-stop talking, and honestly, I might go back.
It's not even like we were on a podcast. We do this usually.
Yeah, like this is we should have started the podcast back when we were writing the freaking script for that thing.
Yeah, but there'd be spoilers.
Then there would be spoilers, yeah, but I mean, you have a Patreon, bro. You need some stuff.
Oh, I do. I unbooted the Patreon. I should reboot it.
And bro made it. I subbed and he got rid of it. Wow.
Well, you didn't sub. You fake subbed. You free sub.
I was a free sub until you had it full set up, and I was planning on doing a dime a dozen a month. But nah, I guess you don't want my money.
Oh, you were gonna do that? In that case, I might have to bring it back.
If I'm capable of, I have a decent bit of cash. After all, I blew like $100 on Wooden Railway stuff because.
Gulp.
Yeah.
What are all these messages?
The real reason I bought Wooden Railway stuff, I need more content for my channel, and making customs. I made a custom Thomas video, and it blew up, and it's my only popular video that anyone watches.
And like you guys should go watch it.
You please do watch it. Like that's not even just me like plugging. I'm like genuinely curious to see if there's just like
you don't need to plug. I am plugging for you. I have to check Discord. There's too many.
Wait, have you watched the video?
Me?
Have you watched my Thomas custom making video?
Dude, of course I can. Remember I asked you about the anti-player belt because you got the wrong coach for one.
Yeah, you did. That's right. Oh, you're right. This does feel genuinely weird. Someone watching your videos that you know.
Yeah, that's what I watched it after I met you because I do the same thing that you do, where I check out the person's channel after I meet them because I want to see what they're about.
Yeah, I want to see their content as well because like I might be interested. I might want to cop a voice acting position.
Might want to cop a Reginald voice acting position.
Oh boy.
You can't voice act Reginald though. He has one voice actor and he will forever. If anything like hopefully this doesn't happen. But if anything were to happen to the Reginald voice actor, then I'd just kill off Reginald as a character.
Oh, Reginald that's right. My brain just farted. I was thinking of like a Thomas character that was like in the series, and I'm like, Reginald. Who the heck is Reginald? And then I'm like, you dum-dum. You spoke about Reginald like 30 minutes into the podcast, and now you don't remember who he is? You want to
know who voice acts for Reginald, though?
Who does voice act for Reginald?
XYZ, Wheatley.
That's awesome. I didn't know that. I remember whenever you heard my James impression, you were like, I might have to fire my old one, put you in there. And I'm like, oh, I feel so terrible about this. And then I rewatched your...
What? Wait, what did I say?
you said I'm gonna fire my James voice actor and hire you because I need a new one. And I'm like, okay.
I already fired him.
I remember watching it. No offense to him. Like, I don't like doing this. I don't like saying this. But when I watched your Christmas special, the James voice caught me off guard.
You know the voice actor, actually.
Do I? Who is it?
They go by the name of Max.
I feel so bad.
And it's recorded.
Max, if you ever end up watching this sweet Sugar Honey Iced Tea podcast,
oh, he's in. I wasn't looking. It's Nosh.
How long were you waiting?
Hello,
Nosh?
gentlemen.
How
Like
long
2
were
minutes.
you waiting there?
I was like 2 minutes.
Oh,
Okay,
I'm
good.
so sorry.
Nah,
guys,
it's fine.
this is our good friend Nosh for the podcast.
He's
epic
also on
video-
the channel,
Hello?
the Crosby Barbershop Quintet.
That I am.
Or are you? You're being evicted. Pack your bag.
I need y'all's emails so I can make you.
I
like,
just moved
moderators.
in.
Oh god.
So yeah, we just hired this guy. We found him on the side of the street, just like Puff. We hired him to play 10 cents.
No, it's Dime. Remember, we wrote the script.
Oh,
and we were lazy
Dime,
to put
yes,
10 cents. So
Dime.
your name is Dime.
Actually,
in the script.
the
Oh,
10
my name's
cents you're
Dime.
voicing, the 10 cents you're voicing is on my profile picture.
Oh, okay.
I just saw the message you sent in the chat that says "I'm here" with the GIF. I didn't see that. Oh my god.
Forgive me. I wanted to be let in, as you can see.
My Discord's been going off in the background of my behind the StreamYard tab, and I just don't check because I'm working on this barge.
Barge? You're working on the Marge?
Because this is the Barge Bros podcast.
We decided for the first podcast for the Barge Bros, we might as well be making barges.
Yes.
So what are you doing?
And I'm just here. I have nothing to
You
make.
just spawned in.
We need.
I
I
just appeared.
We're treating this like a live stream, and it's just gonna be a recorded thing.
Well, that's good because people are gonna watch this and they're gonna want to be inactive. I wouldn't watch a podcast if we were just sitting there in silence until
Yeah, we get what I mean. We've just been yapping on and on and on.
That's what a podcast is.
No,
Actually, yeah, it's basically just the Urban Dictionary definition of a podcast, just people yapping.
just a bunch of people yapping.
Have you never watched Distractable? Shameless plug of a really good podcast. Go watch it.
What's Distractable?
Yeah, you definitely do strike me as a guy who wouldn't know what Distractable is. Never mind.
What is it?
I don't know if you know who a Markiplier is, but he's got a podcast.
Markiplier. I know Markiplier.
Hello, everybody. My name is Markiplier. Hello, everybody. My name is Carpet Tires.
Markiplier.
Hello, everybody. My name is Markiplier, and welcome back to Five Nights at Freddy's.
An indie developer.
The first night is never usually that bad, so it's like. Ah!
That's like forever one of the best clips he has.
I can actually second that statement. That's true.
He's like his timing is impeccable. And then we have Henry, who doesn't know who Markiplier is, I'm assuming.
I know who Markiplier is. I didn't know the podcast.
See, he just doesn't know who Markiplier is.
You don't know who Carpet Tires is? You don't know Markipliers?
You don't know Handy Pliers?
I don't know who Carpet Pliers is.
You don't know Mike Myers?
No. This is getting so bad so quick.
Oh, it's been bad. You're just coming in. It's been bad. Welcome to the club.
You know what, Nosh? We might have to kick you because you don't have a Tugs profile picture.
Hold on. Wait, let me make one quickly.
The profile picture is epic, though. I love it.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
It's really epic. What is it from?
I made it from scratch.
Just because you could?
Yeah, I was bored on trains and had this idea for a really weird piece where if you're looking at it up close, you can see all the characters, but if you're looking at it from afar, you can see Thomas's face. It's kind of weird, but
it's really cool.
All I can see is Toby's I'm high face every time I look. It's like I make eye contact with him, and I love the profile so much. But every time I look at it, all my eyes automatically go to is Toby.
How many eyes do you have? All your eyes.
I got 7.
Oh.
Forgot about.
All right, hang on. I'm making a Tugs profile picture. Give me a second.
Has anyone ever gone up to
the same exact thing,
but
but it'll be
3
10
eyes?
face, And
oh no, don't worry. I'm doing something you're gonna love this. Don't worry.
Oh no.
Oh gosh.
Oh gosh.
Oh,
if
yeah.
we're gonna like it, it has to be
After the
extremely
podcast,
deranged.
we need to show Nosh the script we wrote up.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna need that actually.
I'll send you the Google Doc here in a second.
So Henry's gonna be doing all the filming, and I'll do all the editing. So if you want to send your lines to me when you do them, you can do that, or you can send them to Henry, and Henry will send them to me.
Just send them to Puff. That's too much work for me to do.
I wanted to do the editing, anyways. I begged him. I didn't beg him, but I want to do the editing.
No, he's acting like he begged. He's like, "Oh, can I do the editing?" I was like, "Yeah, sure." I hate editing.
I love
Please,
editing.
sir, I'm begging
I don't know
you,
who
sir.
doesn't like editing. Editing's great.
Please, I beg you. I just want to know.
Whenever it's out, I'll feel better about it. I've got the relative shape of the barge now. It's a green rectangle. It's a solid green rectangle, but I have it, and it's, let me set it next to Top Hat.
Oh, mine's really bad, actually.
Hang on, I might, just to make the podcast more interesting, let me grab this honky tonk low quality camera and show off what I got so far.
I might have to add my phone so I can have a Henry cam.
Here's the barge I have so far. It's a green rectangle.
And it's fire quality.
Let's see this quality. Oh, that is great quality. That's the best quality I've ever seen.
It's solid, and James can fit in it, so that's how you know it's good.
In the script. We wrote Australian stuff for 10 cents just for you.
Yes. Oh, thank you. I appreciate it. Oh, it's always appreciated. Thank you.
I made the full thing.
And the funny thing is, 10 Cents is an American tugboat with a British voice who's being voice acted by an Australian man.
And we specifically wrote it Australian too.
We've come full circle here, fellas. We've come full circle.
We've come full circle. All right. My profile picture will be done in like 2 minutes. I like how you guys basically just met me and I'm already hitting it off in a podcast. I feel appreciated.
I feel appreciated.
We appreciate awesome people.
I met
you, my friend,
are
an awesome person.
I'm flattered. I really am. Thank you. I'd like to thank all my followers. Shout out to the one guy.
Liam.
Shout out to the dude who I found in a dumpster last week. Thank you for the free
Shout out to the guy behind the one place behind my house.
What a dude. What a dude.
No, but
Exactly.
I met Puff like a week ago, and now he's like, he's like one of my.
It's been a little bit more than a week.
I talk to Puff on a daily basis now.
Oh, I was under the impression you two had known each other for at least years.
Nope,
no, I met Puff like
months.
last month.
Oh, right then.
But I also have his address because I shipped him a package.
I bought it. You didn't just give it to me. You gave me Ben, though.
I gave you Ben for free, so shut your yap.
I love and appreciate Ben every morning, by the way. I sing the Pledge of Allegiance with him.
I wake up and I pledge to the United States.
I pledge to the United States of Ben.
Of Ben.
Ben. Just Ben.
Just Ben.
We all know Ben would do a great job in the Oval Office.
No, he would. Ben would do a great job.
The first thing he'd do would like he'd just get rid of he'd ban diesel fuel outright and be like, hey Boko, you can't run anymore.
The diesel.
Actually true.
How can you
just siphon diesel fuel just as a joke and just put all the diesels in detriment?
Just across the country.
Oh no, my scissors there was a trap. The tape laid a trap. The tape laid a trap.
When the tape is laying traps against you, you know it's bad.
All right, hang on, settings. Let me change my profile picture. I have one now.
Let's see
how. I've got tape in my mouth. I'm gonna have cancer when I'm older. Oh, tape is pretty good.
You already are old. Ah, yeah.
All right.
My favorite profile picture.
This is the best profile picture you're ever gonna see. Just what? Hang on. The anticipation.
Why does tape taste like childhood?
Let's go.
What do we think?
This is beautiful.
Thank you.
Hang on.
The gift you sent on the
this is beautiful. That's amazing. This is all I've ever wanted in life. This is awesome.
Art.
I just saw the GIF you sent.
Oh.
That conversation happened a good 14 minutes ago about that.
I thought you just meant him saying I'm here. I didn't know that he went like,
I'm here.
Okay,
You were
hold on.
occasionally
I'm here.
I'm here.
I have family home today, so I have to actually watch my volume. Otherwise, I'm going to be in detriment myself.
Screams at the top of his lungs, "Let me in!" Bangs on table. Oh, by the way, I have to limit my volume.
My bad. My bad, gentlemen. There's been a foresight in my judgment.
Me and Henry have to limit our volume too. We're in well, I have to. Henry's like home alone. He's only got his siblings home. I have my mother, my father, and my sibling, and the dog at home. And the dog ain't gonna be happy. Me and Henry are on the exact same step. Oh God, Echopalooza.
Oh no.
Hey guys, look, it's the podcast on the laptop.
Whoa!
Wow!
All right, so, guys, we have here 10 cents.
That's dime.
Dime. And this is the barge that I'm making.
That is the most detailed barge I've ever seen. That deserves an award.
Henry, I think your barge is actually going a lot smoother than mine. Mine is so narrow.
I mean, let's see yours. See, wait, look. This is 10 cents next to his barge.
How are you going to put the tack in, by the way, for the barge so he can tow it?
Crap.
Oh God! Oh God!
Why couldn't you reminded me of this earlier?
I didn't see it earlier, bro.
Dude,
you can just make the front wall a bit thicker.
How am I supposed to have him couple up to his goods train now?
To his
goods train.
That's what it's called.
Called the goods train?
Yes. Oh, I feel the blood.
Wait, do you mean the barge?
My head about to explode.
Stop bullying me. It's goods train.
Should we have in the script, without spoiling too much, should we have a truck go with Thomas, like one of the wagons?
Please, I just want to go to the
railway.
railway.
Won't you take me to Wendy's, please? It's gonna be special. It's gonna be great. Off to the barber without coaches or freight, please, sir. I beg you. You just can't say no. Won't you send me to the Crosby show?
Wait, Puff, I did it. You're just a master.
It goes kind of hard.
Oh wait, why am I putting these on before I paint?
Great question.
Test fitting. It's called test fitting.
Look, let me add my alt account, my alter ego back.
Your alter ego, whose whole ego is just showing the progress.
Yes. The problem is I can't mute my iPhone completely, so the audio echoes on my part.
At the moment, I'm kind of stumped at what barge I want to do. I'm at the part where I have to be like, okay, what barge do I want to do? Do I want to do a Lord Stinker type barge, or do I want to do a stone barge? I'm not exactly sure what I want to do here.
Do both.
I only have one base, my good sir.
All right then. Let's get to the specifics of it then.
Look, I did it.
I think the shape of it is more of a Lord Stinker, and a Lord Stinker's got a lot of reference on Google, so I think
Lord
I'm gonna Stinker type.
What did bro do?
Your lordship.
My lord,
You're not allowed to say that here.
Oh, my bad. I sincerely apologize.
Don't worry, it's only 58 minutes, 20 seconds in.
Whistle over that.
I was gonna say, just put a tugs whistle over it.
Actually, yeah. I'll keep it in mind for future reference, though, not to say things like that. My bad.
No, don't worry. I've been having to censor myself. I almost said the S word whenever I accidentally insulted Max, and I almost said the S word, and I quickly.
Wait, I just realized something. Oh wait, never mind.
Point.
I was gonna say that Puff has to edit this, but he's editing the other thing, not this.
I can edit this too, dude. I don't mind.
I'm not. I need stuff to do. I don't think you realize. I don't have a life.
Bro, we both spent the past 3 days building tugs models. I don't think either of us have a life.
Yeah, but my family approved 10 cents, and that's all that matters.
I showed 10
cents. As got approval, then it's fine.
And she said, "Oh, that's cool," and that was it.
No, my family was in shock. They're like, "Wait, you made that from scratch? It didn't exist before, and now it does?" I'm like, "Yeah," because I take down. Whenever I went to go talk to my parents, I'd bring whatever progress I made, like the hull, and I'd be like, look at my boat. And then they'd be like, it's actually kind of cool. Okay, I think
don't care about what I make.
Same.
I think I've done probably enough work on this barge. I've spent an hour on it. and it's like basically done. I just have to Mod Podge it and then paint it.
That's your barge?
That's my barge.
I think my Lego Thomas is on the verge of just like collapsing.
You have a Lego Thomas?
I do have a Lego Thomas. Do you want to see a photo? I don't have a camera, so I'm just gonna have to send it in the group chat. And this.
I'm sorry, I didn't know Lego made.
Don't worry. Wait. Oh, I don't know how to screen share. Whoops. Actually, I can, but it's just really complicated. Hold up. I'll do it for the viewers. Oh, I can't leak the group chat. That's gonna go really badly.
There's nothing in that's gonna make the group chat seem like we have stuff to hide. The group chat is just a normal place.
No,
we're actually hiding things from like governments. So
illegal drug smuggling business. Don't snoop your nose in here.
For that one Turtles and Thomas video, we're smuggling things.
Told you still.
I love.
Thomas.
Oh wait, have you guys seen Con Job?
You asked me this and you sent me this, and I'm still.
It's a horrible camera angle, but I'm trying to just like hide all my personal information. But yeah, that's my Lego Thomas.
I see your house address in the reflection of Thomas.
It won't let me look up for my other Google tab, guys. That's malicious.
That is such a beautiful wooden. That's such. I almost said wooden. That's such a beautiful Thomas.
Thank you.
Appreciate it. That other guy made.
Yeah, it's literally just the model from Flash Photography, just modified.
It's beautiful. I will be stealing it in the next 5 days.
Do you have
instructions? What?
Do you have instructions for this man?
There's an instruction video on Coyote Media's channel because it's just the model from Flash Photography.
Do you even have Legos to build him with, or are you gonna have to paint a bunch of randomly colored Legos?
I will buy Legos just to build that.
I actually recommend it. It is worth buying Legos because this thing is absolutely just astonishing to have. It's beautiful.
My first ever wooden railway, like as in an engine instead of a. Oh, there it is. There's the beautiful boy.
Beautiful. Technically, it's not done yet. I want to replace the lamp irons with actual like bars and add a face, but I don't really want to sacrifice my golden bear.
That's not even the big problem. You need to get him a face.
Yeah, I'm working on it. I just don't really want to sacrifice my golden bear Thomas. So I might just buy another one.
You have a printer for paper?
And Flash Photography had a Hornby face, but do you really?
No, Flash Photography had the golden bear face.
Oh, he did? I thought he had a
Hornby. Golden bear. Liam picked up like a ton of golden
Hornby face isn't big enough.
Blair's. Blah, 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 blah.
Golden Blair.
Golden bear. I think he got a bunch. Yeah, he got a bunch of gold. The golden bears are the like goofy little ones, right? The goofy.
Yeah, the goofy, low detail, kind of just really.
Yeah, Liam picked up a lot of
knowledge about any merch whatsoever.
He's got Edward, 2 ducks, and Oliver, Gordon, Rusty, George, Trevor, Birdie, Lori. I think that's Ben or Bill.
That's Bill.
Tanker,
2 ducks.
A fuel tanker, a Harold, a Sir Topham Hatt, a Peter Sham, and then
he's literally just got everyone. Like, that was an absolute steal. Oh, plus, don't forget the Campbell's can.
Campbell's can?
I don't believe it.
Dude, why? We've brought up Liam like 30 times.
Liam's literally the
sleeping.
dude
Oh, that's right, he's sleeping.
Y'all guys.
Can you tell that we're, like, what's the word? Clingy?
Clanky, more like. Oh, I'm old.
I clank.
You're not OJ.
Think about with your radio,
model though, Nosh?
Oh, there's the long pause of silence I was talking about.
No, that one was funny, so we can leave it in.
I thought you just fell down the stairs. I didn't.
No, sorry, that's me clanking.
I genuinely thought you had just tripped and fell down the stairs in your house.
Dead silence.
I don't even know if your house
just the
has
dead silence and just I fell.
Yeah. There was dead silence, and then me and Puff talked about the fact there was dead silence, and then you fell.
Just clank, clank, clank.
Clank, clank,
Boom,
clank.
boom, 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 boom.
Guys, I have a 3D printed polar bear I could potentially put on the barge.
Okay, I might need a normal stone barge because I don't know. I don't think I have the confidence to do Lord Brinker anymore. I'm looking at Lord Stinker and he's beautiful.
You need Lord? Did you say Lord Brinker?
Lord Brinker.
No, he needs to do Nosh. He made Top Hat. He needs to do the railway tug thing.
Well, if I made Top Hat, so I might as well make Lord Stinker and then make Frank and Eddie. That way I have the whole
Frank,
Top Hat gang.
Or what's his name? Lord Stinker is pulled by Warrior.
Okay, but have you not seen High Tide?
I have seen High Tide.
Then you would know that Top Hat and Lord Stinker are more closer to each other than Warrior and him ever are. I have never seen Lord Stinker be like,
well, yeah, you need to shove me into a fire at the munitions plant.
No, he isn't like that. He trusts Cuphead more. Also, why is the dark side blowing up right now?
What's the dark side blowing up?
What do you mean? Why is it blowing up? It's always blowing up.
Clear the area immediately.
No. What's a Blue Node's voice? No. Stay in base.
Why didn't we
Stay
just
where
let
you
Blue Nose die?
are!
Why didn't we
Loud,
just
my
let
bad.
Blue Nose
I
die?
need to control my volume.
Yeah, I realized that after the fact.
You always realize it midway saying it, but it's more worth it to follow through anyway.
Yeah.
I need to make the walls thicker, I think, because Lord Stinker has a deck. He's got like a deck, and my barge is made for more looking like a stone barge.
Dude, I'm tapped out for the night. I'm not doing Mod Podge this late.
Coward.
I already got like.
Wait. What time is it?
Mod Podge today. I don't want
It's
to do it again.
12:52, almost 1 a.m. for us both.
Damn, it's nearly 4 p.m. for me.
Crazy time zone.
Yeah.
Upside down.
I'm gonna
time.
keep working. Should I wait to work on Lord Stinker for only the podcast? Like, do we only work on the barges for the podcast, or am I able to keep working
Yes.
after the podcast?
I mean, you're actually, yeah, that's a good point. Just you can do whatever you want.
Well, I mean, if we're looking at the podcast as like we will only work on this specific model for the podcast, I wouldn't mind waiting because I have many other things that I could work on. I would be completely down to be like, okay, I will only work on Lord Stinker
I mean,
while the
it's
podcast
your
is going.
choice. You could maybe save a model to work on the podcast every night.
Every night. Oh, heck yeah, we're doing a nightly podcast. I swear, if you cop out
nightly?
the entire summer, I will kill you.
Oh, I need Nosh. Do you want me to send you that Google Doc?
It would be appreciated. Yes, please.
You're gonna get the are you gonna do the voice lines before Henry even films?
Yes.
All right. Then.
If you do, I will do them as well, and that way I can kind of pick and plug and get a good thing going.
Yeah. I'll need to work on like an actual like just 10-cent voice that fits this because I actually don't have one yet.
We were fine with your regular voice.
Oh, then I'll just stick with my regular voice.
Either
then.
one.
I mean, maybe if you can make it a little more high pitched.
That's exactly what I was thinking. If you can, I feel like Burke and Blair right now. Like, maybe if you could, that's exactly what I was. But like a little higher or just straight up your own voice would be perfectly fine.
All right, sure.
I mean,
just
he's British anyway. I mean, not British. He's American. So either way,
Wake up.
yards off. That's good. I like that. We're gonna use that. You're now tethered. If your mortal soul has been tethered to this contract, and anytime we need 10 cents, you shall be summoned.
Shit. I hope it's not when I'm sleeping.
Fail to appear at least once, we shall burn your house down.
Wait. So am I 10 cents or dime? Well, that's the same character, right?
Dime and 10 cents are one and the
10
same.
cents is
All
dime.
right,
Oh, you don't get the
dime.
joke, do you? Because you don't know.
I think I do. Is like the dime the equivalent to the 10 cents, or am I just
Yes.
dense?
A dime is worth 10 cents.
Oh, right. Okay.
We're hilarious.
We're so funny and original.
Do you like the story, by the way?
Wait. Let me actually read it because I read that
hasn't
one
read
line
it
and got
yet.
distracted. All right, hang on.
It's a very good story if you don't.
Just don't
think
read it aloud. Our viewers can't know yet.
Yeah, don't read it out loud or we're gonna sue you.
he's part of the project now. We'd be
The minute
suing
you said me that, I was about to just read out a line because it looked funny.
Anonymous Armadillo is your name on the document.
Actually, you know what? You can read out a line. It'll just be.
You can read out a line. Yeah, I mean, just don't read out every line.
Oh, of course not. Yeah, no, I'm just about to read the entire script.
Bro just speedruns the entire script.
No, you're allowed to read your favorite line. Find your favorite line. You can read it.
Right. I'll read it and then I'll find my favorite line.
Good.
I'm actually looking forward to working on Lord Stinker more because I think I can make a decent Lord Stinker with this, and it would make sense because Lord Stinker's narrow and long, and I made this barge narrow and long.
Pause.
Huh?
Pause.
Gronk.
You are Unk.
I said Gronk.
I don't care. You're Unk.
Grr. How dare you?
You are the most unkalicious Unk I know.
Uncle-licious. I'm Sargy. What?
I'm Sargy. I just realized I need to go drink water.
I was gonna get a bottle of water before we started the podcast, and I was like, nah, I don't want to leave Henry waiting. So I walked into my room and we started the podcast, and I've been dehydrated and dying ever since.
What if me and you both just go take a water break and we leave Nosh to entertain the family?
I wouldn't forgive myself, so I'm gonna stay.
No, it will be funny.
Thank you. I'm not good at entertaining, so.
Nosh being the most entertaining person in the podcast. Yeah, I'm not good at entertaining.
Oh.
What if we just take shifts?
This is not a nightly. This is not an hourly wage. We don't have money to pay that. This is not a shift.
Take shifts. You can go take your water break now, and me and Nosh will entertain. And then after you come back, I'll take my water break.
You know what? That's fair. Just let me.
Actually, yeah, that works.
Let me quickly seal in this with glue because, unlike most people who do this type of work, I don't just use masking tape. I use glue because I'm lazy.
I'm definitely the least entertaining part of this podcast.
Bro, this podcast I couldn't be entertaining if it wasn't for you being here. So your statement is flawed.
I don't bring anything I don't bring anything myself to the table. I just find the inner
Henry, I want you to I will edit this entire podcast with you out of it and only me talking to myself, and I want you to see how freaking dull it is.
You're gonna go through all of that work just to prove a point?
Yes.
Dedication. I can respect that.
Hold up. What is this Discord notification? Devious Discord notification.
This devious Discord notification. I need my Marabou pocket knife to cut this because it has a small thing. Where is it? Where are you?
Bro, Puff actually owns good tools. I just have a really crappy metal ruler.
No, I use a really crappy pair of scissors, and then whenever I need thinner scissors, I get a little pocket knife, and then I take the scissors out of that.
Nosh, what stuff do you own?
A house.
Divine stuff.
Like Thomas merch and Tugs merch.
I own absolutely no Tugs merch because you only there's no affordable Tugs merch, but I own.
No, there is. You know what I learned?
Is that?
You can go on eBay and get the Tugs books for $4 or $7. Still.
Who reads nowadays, Henry?
I read. That's a lie. I absolutely don't. Wait, my school.
Actually, yeah, these are affordable.
My school
says that, and then one shows up for $64 and $10 postage.
No, my school forced you to read at least one book over the summer. So what if I just read Sunshine and I do my project on Sunshine?
You could just use the episode as well if you didn't feel like reading Sunshine.
No, but I have to read the book. It's not the same story.
Tugs is Tugs.
I doubt anyone in your school would actually read the story to confirm that. No, yes, I'm using sandpaper on cardboard right now because it is actually working. So I've
done that before. I've been there. I did it on 10 cents. Are you gonna go take your shift, or should I just go take mine?
Hang on. Yeah, I just had to get I just blew glue dust in my face. All right, I'm gonna go get that water.
This is why we hired Puff. He's a funny
all right, I'll be right back, gentlemen.
I can second that. He's a funny guy. Anyway, to answer your question, Henry, in terms of stuff I own, I just own sort of just a bit of everything. I own a lot of play rail, a lot of wooden railway, and a lot of Urshel. I consider those the main three, but then again,
wooden railway. Which wooden railway is it?
For a while, it was mostly anything made between 2000 and 2003 and 2010, and up to maybe Tale of the Brave. No. After Journey Beyond Sodor, then they changed everything and Corporate Madness. But recently, I've just been collecting a lot of the 1990s stuff, 1997, 1998, 1999. I have a small little display of items just currently on a shelf. I've also got the main 6. I've got the main 6 characters in the 2022 range because I just wanted them when I found out that the range was going to be kaput.
Real. If you have the main 6, why don't you just get Toby and then have the main 7?
I don't like how Toby looks.
I like Toby. He's 6 wheels.
True. Wait, hang on. 2022.
Y'all don't even want to know what just happened to me.
Oh no! Every time remember having Liam stream? He ran to get water and then he fell down the stairs and his pants fell down or something.
He actually fell down the stairs.
So I was walking through I went to the garage, I got a bottle of water, and I said, wouldn't it be funny if I took the wrong turn? Because it's pitch black and I can't see anything. And I said to myself, wouldn't it be funny if you took the wrong turn, you bumped into the wall and water spilled all over you? I took the wrong turn. I bumped into the wall and water spilled all over me. So then I'm running back here to tell you all the funny news, and I take a sip of water. And since I'm running, the gravity in my nose, I guess, just went away, and the water levitates from my mouth into my nose and out of it, and I'm dying. And then I enter my room, I sit down, and then I say, y'all would not believe what happened to me. And then I proceeded to tell you how when I was walking through the hallway, I had it was pitch black, and I said, wouldn't it be funny if I didn't see the turn, and I took a turn and I bumped into the wall and water got all over me? And then I proceeded to take the turn, I bumped into the wall and water got all over me. And then I started running quickly to the room to tell you guys about what just happened to me. And then while I was running, I took a sip of water, and then I guess
that was some Tom and Jerry type thing.
I have it handled. You're gonna say time out, bud. What if I just make him send time out the entirety of my shift?
Oh, that's mean. That's mean. Hang on, wait.
We'll
that entire story is just these sounds.
That was perfect. Thank you for summarizing.
The entire story was just those sounds.
You could rewrite that story into a Tom and Jerry episode if Puff is Jerry and then someone's chasing him and then that's Tom.
Actually true. Hang on, we might have cooked. I think we have an idea.
Okay, now that we've marketed Puff's idea, that's now our idea, we can add to that.
What do you mean?
And then I was keep running, and then I was on my right, running back to the room, right?
Never again.
That was a mistake.
Why do I feel like he's saying this off of camera too?
I would, knowing him this last week, I would expect that of him. That sounds like he would do.
I've known this man for about a week, and
I've known this man for around a week, and I'd say this is something he would do. I'd say I know him pretty well. This is something he would do.
Puff, if I add you back to the call and you're still doing this, then I'm gonna have to stream your old videos.
Oh, that's violent.
When I rounded the corner.
All right, let's get to it. Stream time.
All right, let's go on the Crosby Barbershop account. Beautiful account name. And
that's a great name. When is our new hit single album coming out?
I don't know when our hit single out. Oh, I'm not subscribed to Puff on this account. Oof.
Actually, I'm not subscribed to anyone yet, so I'm going to do that now, actually.
I can guarantee you're sub to Liam.
Oh, well, sorry, my bad. Yes, I'm sub to Liam.
All right, guys. It's the moment you've been waiting for.
He's on a different story, and he swears on it. Do we believe it?
I swear Thank you, everybody, for watching. You all are the best people. You make this happen. You make the world go around. And if you like what you saw here today, make sure to leave a like and a comment. And if you want to have more of this, more guests come on the show, please feel free to ask. And if you have yourself a Tugs custom, make sure to drop it in the comments below. You can't put images down there, but tell us about it. We'd love to read your feedback.
I guess in a community post.
If you hate Henry's Helpful Studios and thinks he could jump off a cliff, please don't leave hate on Henry's Helpful Studios. He's
I don't do that because I'll
a lot. If you are ever walking down your hallway with a bottle of water and you think you're gonna run into the wall in your head, and then you turn and run into the wall and cover yourself in water, and you run through the hallway, and then while you're running, your brain kind of gets zero gravity, and then water goes into.
Well, guys, it's been a really nice first episode of the Barge Bros podcast. And leave your feedback in the comments. And if you have any cool Tugs models that you want to show us, just tag the channel. And if someone's on the shift, then they can respond. This has been the Barge Bros podcast, signing off. Goodbye.